Hello Virgo, how are you this February of 2021? Your ruler, Mercury, is retrograde in Aquarius, and what is happening in your life exactly there, you know? Everything there in the sixth house of work and everyday routine must be upside down. There's a lot of fire, a lot of air energy there, and all these planets there are driving you nuts. I'm sure your very well organized life is simply not that much organized anymore, is it? Except of Mercury retrograde, you have the Jupiter, Saturn, Venus, Pallas Athena, and the Sun. And on the 11th and 12th of the month, there's going to be a new moon also there. So new things are happening in your career and your everyday life over the next month. Because, yeah, these energies are too strong and they're going to follow us for a long time. Like my head is almost ready to explode from this energy. So be patient. I believe that after the 21st, when Mercury turns direct, the energies are going to be much more easier, because this assembly of the gods, of the planets, are going to, be scattered in the skies, and we won't have all these heavy energies that much. So yeah, your everyday routine must be upside down, and new organizational plans should be made. Your fitness program is upside down, and your health and diet program also. And so be mindful of all that. If you are in service of others, if you are like a nurse or a doctor or these kinds of service to society kind of professions, you're gonna have a lot of work, and a lot of things are gonna happen and change there over the next few months. It is true that these energies are gonna follow you that I'm describing now, not only over the next year, but they're gonna show the way of how things are gonna transformed and paved for the next 20 years at least. So these the energies are in a square with Mars and Uranus from your 9th house, and the 9th house is all about higher education. Perhaps a new educational cycle may begin somewhere in the 2021, and even long distance traveling, foreign languages and culture, psychology, expansion in any way, in spirituality and higher education, and publishing and writing, broadcasting, universities. If you're a professor or a teacher, is also going to be affect you. These energies are going to affect you a lot. Religion, philosophy, morals and ethics are going to be transformed in your life, and will transform your work ethic and your working environment, and the way you work and the way you see your work in general. And new things are going to be added there in your everyday life and working experience, and new training is going to be involved, so that new things can implemented also in your work, and many gains out of it. If you work very nicely with these energies and go with the flow and follow your instincts, you're gonna be just fine, Virgo, because you're organized, you're hardworking, and you're going to apply all these elements in your everyday life in the best possible manner, like only Virgos can do. you are very hardworking and you're making great plans, and this is what actually it's needed in the Aquarius age, because there's going to be a lot of downloads for people and a lot of new ideas and inspiration, but as they come, in the same way they go. And if a lot of effort and planning is not implemented, everything can go, to nowhere and even being forgotten completely. So be mindful of being always organized, but I'm not afraid of you, Virgos. You can do a lot of new things, inspired things in work and in education. So let's see, the Sun and Venus on the 18th and the 25th are going to move in your 7th house. And your 7th house, it's all about cooperations and relationships. New things are going to come there in your 7th house. And I feel that you may meet some new people that we're going to cooperate with, or you're going to meet a new love interest also, perhaps. But in general, Venus there and the Sun are going to be a lot of help is going to be given by them for your relationships of any kind. If you were like in odds with people or some particular person, some new energy is going to come and make things much more easier. You may have a lot of help in that, honestly. And even new people, yeah. Mars and Uranus in Taurus there. There's going to be a lot of... these energies are not going to let you in peace. Like you're doing a work and this square between the stelliums from Taurus, where Aries and Uranus are there, Mars and Uranus are there, and the whole planets are in Aquarius. New things that you are going to learn and going to get into your everyday life and practice in every, whatever your profession is, On the 19th, Venus is going to square Mars. And on the 17th, Uranus and Saturn are going to square also. So from the 9th and the 6th house are going to be in conflict this time, so that they can bring changes there. And changes in the patterns. In some patterns that are negative also, like the 6th house also, which is a Virgo house, it is your own house. It has to do on lower frequencies, a lot of with the element of I'm not good enough, I'm a victim of others, and you're going to see these patterns and you're going to heal them. These energies are not going to leave you alone. They're going to make you see these elements, these negative elements that don't let you move on. And you're going to change your perspective and the patterns in your life that are like burden or like inhibition of whatever you're trying to do. But anyway, after the 21st, Mercury is going to turn direct. And I hope until then, you're going to finish all your projects so that you can begin new projects, and new ideas are going to come up. Mercury is going to be also visible. He's invisible now. And also Saturn and Zeus are going to be visible as well. And a lot of action is going to start, and new ideas and new beginnings. They are in the 6th house of projects and work. On the 27th, there's a full moon in your 1st house. There's a full moon in you, in Virgo. This is a very good and auspicious full moon. I think you're going to shine on this full moon, and your your personality is gonna be shining a lot, and even your face, the moon goddess is gonna give you a lot of charm and magic on you. Is gonna throw, it's gonna be, you may need to change your appearance in some way also. So let's see how all these energies are going to manifest in our reality, Virgos. The Three of Wands, new opportunities. Some new opportunities may occur now on the 11th and 12th, where the new moon is happening there, in your 6th house, in Aquarius, also with all the other planets there. And moving on to new things. And be mindful there, some promises are not what they are meant to. With this Seven of Swords energy, this is some kind of deceitful energy. Some person may offer you something that it's not truthful in any way. And the Seven of Cups there is saying there's a lot of opportunities, but you're not exactly clear of what exactly you want to do. And this deceitful energy, I don't like it at all. Trying to do new things and moving on and shifting your energies, and some deceitful person may come and some new proposal, some new offer of that it's not exactly what you need. This is the Queen of Cups. This is a person that may help you in some way, a friend. This may be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy, or you are going to get a lot aware with your emotions and close with your emotion. Now, you have a very strong mind, you Virgo, but by the end of the month, around this full moon on the 27th, in your 1st house, I feel that you're going to feel your emotions much more stronger and much more intensely. Sorry about that. And once you do that, there's going to be a shift of energies and new possibilities in work, and new people are going to come along to cooperate, or better terms in cooperation, or in any kind of partnership, even in personal matters. This deceitful energy and the energy of I don't know what I'm gonna do is gonna be left behind. Yes, the moon is gonna show you what exactly is it that you want, not what you must do, because Virgos need to do something because they need to do it, not because you need to do it, but because you want it. You want it deep inside of you and say, I'm gonna do something, this new particular cooperation and partnership or love interest that is coming my way, or is communicating with me, because I feel like doing that. And because I'm strong and I know that I'm safe in following my emotions and following my intuition, and it's gonna drive me in a fine place there. Because the swords so far might not have taken me where I was supposed to go, and I needed to reschedule, change my path, because I wasn't going where I wanted. But what I was, I thought, or I was taught that I was supposed to do. So let's see some more clarification cards. Let's see what the Three of Wands is all about. Now, this little fella wants to go out. This is death. You know, things are ending. This is a Scorpio card also. And you might move away from such person, Scorpio. Someone that is too hard. Some work with the Seven of Pentacles that wasn't exactly what you wanted. It was just about enough, but no more. And I'm looking for new possibilities now, for new options. And those new options are going to bring an Emperor with the King of Swords also. Now, this is a person that is a boss, that is someone that is a person of power. There's a lot of fire and air energy. Aquarius, the King of Swords, or Gemini, or Libra, and the Emperor is usually Aries energy. But it's gonna be this combination of fire and air. Things are going to move forward a lot, moving away to something new, some new kind of partnership. And there's a lot of movement, yeah, with the Chariot and the Tower moment. I feel here that be mindful with the Mercury retrograde now. He's retrograde and he's not even visible in the sky, Mercury. So be very mindful, because in Mercury retrograde, a lot of returns may have happened. Some person from the past came forwards again, but things are not going to end up very well. You see, with the Tower, well, he wouldn't be an ex if he was okay, if he wasn't deceitful. A Knight of Cups, a Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces energy, and with the Lovers. Now, if you remove this return of this person, this is also a Cancer energy, but I feel that he's mostly an ex, you know, here, returning with this retrograde around the middle of the month, you know, but at the same time, or just about when you have this Tower moment and you say, you know, I did the right thing, you know, in the first place to let you go. So now that you have returned, you're not much of a use for me, you know. So, but a new person will arrive, and a new beginning, a new relationship will come up, and the mists there of I don't know what to do are gonna be, you know, dispersed in some way. And the Queen of Cups here brings the Four of Wands. That's a wedding or a new, or for some Queen of Cups, if she's in a wedding, there's something disturbing her. And this is like, I cannot sleep at night and I'm thinking of something. There's a lot of drama and crying, and I cannot sleep at night. And the Four of Pentacles, this is about home. This is about low income. You know, trying to make things, you know, make amends with very little, and this keeping me up all night. So there is some Queen of Cups there. For some married ladies, they are in a marriage, or perhaps money is an issue, and for a relationship, like the relationship is okay, but there are money issues there. that prevent the couple perhaps from getting married or getting to another level, foundational in the connection, you know. And with the Three of Coins there, of Pentacles, we have the Star and Judgment. Now, the Star is all about Aquarian energies, and this is the Judgment. New things are going to be announced in your life, like a lot of hope for the future with the Star, looking at the future in the brightest way. And there are going to be new things coming your way with Judgment. The Judgment, it has to do with an announcement of the universe that is delivering you something, like a present. I think for a lot of Virgos, they're going to be given a gift, especially by the end of the month, or around after the ending of the retrograde Mercury period, like around after the 21st. There's gonna be a reward. There's gonna be some money issues, yeah, for some, but in general, there's gonna be a reward, emotional mostly, from the universe for clearing up karma and doing the right thing, and burning karma in the past, providing service to people. You have done all that, Virgos, and there are gonna be rewards. And even if the Tower moment comes, it's gonna come in a way that is going to be protective for you. Like there is a lot of protective energies around you. Even the Death card here, it's protective of you. You need to go to some other place now. And even if it doesn't happen now in February, this whole, story being evolved in February, I think that in 2021 you're gonna see these powers applied in your life. Let's see some more advice for you, Virgos, for February. Although I feel that these elements are going to follow you for many months ahead. Let's see for Virgo, some more advice. Joy to personal healing and happiness. New possibilities opening here. This is the Three of Wands card. For abundance, for love, for happiness. And healing, blossoming abundance, a lot of abundance coming your way, emotional and material in any way. There are financial constraints for some, but because the abundance perhaps is mostly emotional and mental, there's an attachment. There's an attachment to something, some pattern that needs to be broken here. And I think it's related to the financial constraints. I don't deserve to have money. I don't deserve to earn more than I do right now. Because my parents taught me that I don't deserve any better. Because money is very hard to get and made. And these all negative patterns. I'm not saying that you don't have to work for something, but not everything is all about that. Sometimes everything needs a little bit, a touch of magic, Healer of Aces. I think you're gonna heal these patterns. This square between Mars and Uranus from the 9th house and in Taurus, and the stellium of the planets from the sixth house of work. They're gonna this square is going to change these negative patterns and are going to be healed in your life, because Taurus is all about money, knows about money. Aquarius doesn't know about money, but he knows how to break patterns and go to the future and heal easily, like that things. He can do that, and all these planets there, Venus, and Jupiter and Saturn and Athena Pallas, who is also all about strategy. And you love strategy, Virgo. You love making plans and writing down everything that you need to do. And Mercury there and the new moon there, they're all going to be helpful in breaking those past patterns. You may not complete that task in February. I wish you the best of luck, and that you can break everything this February. And the energies are very and the omens are very auspicious for that. But even if you don't break it only February, the whole year is going to be very helpful in that. So thank you very much, Virgo, and see you next month.